Let's see. We're live here with Nuff Ruffness, K Legit, aka Nuff Ruffness. Say hello to the people, Nuff Ruffness.
Yo, what up? What up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
What's going on, Mr. Morgan? What's going on, man?
Oh man, not a whole lot, man. But today we're gonna be discussing art in the industry and how art plays a role in our industry. For those of you who are unaware, Nuff Ruffness is a close friend of mine. Also, he's done works with Alicia, which you guys know as Pink, the Kiss Me, Touch Me record. He's also done work with Trick Daddy. These Are the Days, I'm Bad remix by Lil Zane, and New Girl by Maybach recording artist Scotty Boy. Nuff Ruffness has been working hard for the last 2 decades behind the music scene, recording songs and writing music. But today we're going to ask him a couple of questions about art in the industry and how it affects the industry. Okay, Nuff Ruffness, what do you see as the role of visual arts in our mass-mediated world, and particularly in your profession?
Well, you know, like the art, the visual art, you know, it helps marketing. It helps to sell the product. Sometimes it's the first thing. It's the first time someone may come in contact with the product, whether it's in the store on the shelf or maybe being advertised on TV. So the actual visual packaging and the art form of putting it together is very important, because that's, like I said, that's what the customer first sees. So it's like to draw them in and to make them, you know, make them aware of what type of product it is. That's where the art, you know, the visual art comes in, you know, to say, hey, this is what's representing the type of music that's packaged, you know. So the visual arts is very important.
I got you. It's kind of like we're visual people. If we like the image that we see on the package, we're more tending to want to purchase it or see what it's about and check it out, right?
Yeah, you're gonna at least pick it up and see what it is. If it catches your eye, you're gonna at least pick it up and see what it is. So that's why the visual, you know, the visual arts, it ties in, you know, with the recording art, you know.
Awesome. Okay, next question. This one has to do with technology and communications. With new communications and media technologies, imagery is almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on the industry? And provide an example.
Now, you said like for the internet images?
Yeah,
And what kind of rephrase it a little bit? Could you repeat the question?
Okay. Let me rephrase it. With new communications via your cell phone, your iPhone, your iPad, and media technologies, the imagery is almost instantly available. You know, you can pretty much take a picture, you know, you on the beach, and upload it instantly right there once you take the picture. You know, a few little editing touch-ups, and bam, there it is on YouTube or Instagram. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on the industry? Being that, you know, it's so easy for anyone to post, you know, pictures or images, do you think it negatively affects the industry or positively?
Well, it depends on how it's used. That's kind of hard to say. It can be positive and it can be negative. For instance, the positive part about it is it's a lot easier to upload an image, especially a lot of indie artists are able to, you know, quote unquote grind. They could grind a lot easier and kind of, you know, portray an image of what they're trying to do, you know, without it being so hard to get it there. You the internet has, it's worldwide, so it's automatically, like you say, it takes a couple of seconds, maybe a minute, and that image is there. Now, the bad thing about it is if you create it not as a musician, you're gonna have other people who like your stuff, and they might put an image to it that you might not agree with.
Yeah.
So that's the negative part about it.
Exactly.
But as far as but then again, you have fans that would put up the dance that they did to your music. So that's a positive one. But
yeah.
So
it's kind of both. It's kind of both. You can't have one without the other.
You can't really narrow it down to whether it's more negative or more positive.
Yeah.
It's really how it's used. I think the technology is good as long as it's used in the right way.
Awesome. Okay, what popular images do you see that are frequently rechanneled through the entertainment industry? Like they're just constantly being used. What kind of images do you see that's constantly being used in the entertainment industry?
Well, a lot of I think in the field that I'm in, it's like cars are a big way of capturing an image that's used over and over in music videos and stuff like that. Or maybe the image of some nice looking women is nice women that's used a lot. As far as to try to let's be real, we're living in our own society where sex sells, so I see a lot of that, like cars and high-end cars and stuff kind of tie into to the hip hop based thing, and with the car shows and a lot of other stuff that they could use to promote the music and stuff like that.
And it's funny that you said that because it kind of goes into my next question. Are there particular images that this industry has popularized or created? And basically what you've just told us is that the images of sex and high-end cars is pretty much characterized hip-hop, in music in general, popular music.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think people, for the most part, you hear about a car, the type of car, or if it's tricked out a certain way and how it could look. You first see that mainly in music videos and and stuff like that. And like I say, well, the sex sells thing it's always been there. They use that to sell soap.
You're right about that. You're right about that. Sex sells in whatever industry you're in. Sex sells. I got you, Nuff Ruffness. Okay, two last questions. Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and what is your favorite style of visual art?
Favorite visual artist, I like Picasso. I like how he's kind of unorthodox,
The kind of abstract style of portraying art.
Yeah. Colors.
Yes.
Colors that people probably would never have used on his level, and made it popular, made it intriguing, and just made you gravitate to it.
Yeah, Picasso was definitely a genius. He definitely was.
Yeah.
Wow, yes. Okay, and how has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative passion or your creative process? Has any type of artwork just kind of influenced any of your creative process in your music?
Somewhat, not 100%, but somewhat. Like for instance, living here in South Florida, we have the Art Deco scene. I kind of gravitate to that with even the furnishing in my own home, and that kind of inspires to talk about a certain type of thing or try to paint a certain listening visual,
I got you.
Paint a picture verbally, because based on, and then you might use certain names that people are familiar with just to paint the picture in the lyrics. So yeah, you're inspired by art. Like I said, for me, it's living in Miami and
The Art Deco scene. I'm familiar with the Art Deco scene. It's out there, man, and it's catchy. It's bright. It's vibrant.
Yeah, it's bright.
You know, it's
It's
fun.
vibrant, it's youthful.
Yeah.
Club is, it represents that club feel and that whole thing.
Yes. I got to get down to South Beach, y'all. I got to get down there as soon as I can, man. But listen, Nuff Ruffness, we definitely appreciate you coming in and dropping your knowledge on art in the industry. Continued success. Any new projects you working on?
Yeah, well, I got a few different projects I'm working on. I'm playing with a little bit of hip hop reggae. You know what I mean? And I'm playing with I'm playing with a lot of old samples and stuff like that's not being done at the moment, and I think we kind of missed that in hip hop.
Okay.
Trying to bring back some of those unorthodox boom bap and hip hop,
I got you. I hear there's rumors of a shopping bag, Mimosa brunch and shopping bag, something to that extent.
That's going back to the whole Art Deco influence, Mimosa brunch and shopping bag. The name of the next project that I'm working on.